clear from the lane and then be able to join his team. But then you have a Joy with all of these dashes with against a Phobius. I'm gonna have to put this one right down the middle right now. It's gonna be game 1, BTK versus Area 77. Both of these teams have something to prove, something to say here, and something to establish.
They're going head.
See how this goes. Camera goes back. Okay, mid prio probably goes to the side of A77. You know, Chow Lilia, that wave clear is damn near instant. And it's pretty good farming speed. Poggy's looking to invade maybe, or he's just clearing this camp. Oh yeah, the thing spawns soon. I don't think their mid prio for this is the greatest. The thing is, Esme has a lot of sustain, so she can definitely survive longer than Poggy.
Who is going to go ahead and get this Lethal Wanderer? It does look like, oh, I don't even know who got that.
Oh, wait. Zane shouldn't have ran, but I think I killed him anyway. Flicker? Nice. He might die for it though. Yeah, he dies for it. Okay, if Zane stayed, they would have killed him for free and no one would have died. But it's fine. Oh, Gauss Cutie might die too. Oh, he barely flickered out. 2 of them 1 HP. Okay. Overall, good for BTK. 1 flicker on each side, 1 kill on each side. It's just like an even trade. Actually, it's not even because jungler dying early is so much worse than a mage or roam die or anyone else dying early. Because jungler being behind on their clear speed means they'll have a weaker entry for turtle and they might have less buffs because it might get stolen. So it's a better trade for BTK than A77. You can see Poggy isn't even 4 yet still. Now he's about to hit 4.
Well, it also kind of comes down to JSQD in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, Jash, he's dead. Jashy should not have won flame shot, I think. Versus Joy. He can't even flame shot her.
This lane, so it doesn't have a lot of aggro onto that tower. But this leaves it open. Mobazane gonna go ahead and clean up a very smooth and easy first turtle for his team.
Man, when T is comfortable, I feel like BTK plays different. When T and Yato are having a good game, sometimes it's not Joybosh, sometimes it's T and Yato. When they're not having a good game, the rest of BTK seems to suffer, and they play different. But when Yato and T are playing well and they're ahead and they're providing so much pressure, BTK looks different. They look so strong.
I do like Joybosh coming in there. Ooh, we do have a Way of the Dragon onto Yato, putting on the damage, but here comes the Tyrant's Revenge, followed by the last Insanity. Poggy able to pick up the kill onto Yato. It is now 2 kills apiece for both of these teams.
And fighting there when Zane's on the top of the map, and you know Zane's farming. And Area 77 know that too. And they find a moment where Yato and Joybosh just get a little bit too far in the fight, and all of Area 77 comes clumping down, punishing Zane for being such a farm-focused jungler here. The rest of the team has to play that same style too. And right here we see a little bit of difference. A pick, right?
Ooh, beautiful pick there onto Yato. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of it. He is not. Joybosh coming just a few seconds too late. Great knowledge there. Oh, but as I say that, here comes Mobazane with the falling star moon. ISO coming in to provide.
Honestly, I spaced out for a sec. Oopsies. Oh, Zane doing some big damage. Running away, gets caught. It's fine. Yato, wait, what did Yato do? Let me go back.
Zane for being such a farm.
I'm sorry, I spaced out.
The team has to play that same style too.
Whoa, you're right. What the fuck? Why would he be that aggressive? Just let it push into the tower. And Zane probably had a really good 3-man ult right here. Big damage to everyone here. Nothing really comes out of it though, and they all back off. Zane chases, then she flickers out. No big deal. Oh, T almost gets Poggy, but he gets out barely. Shao does have kick actually, but he nukes it, which is good. And he gets out. Ooh, Zane gets a kill on Lilia as well. That's actually really well played. They're looking for a dive. Only got 2 marks though. He gets caught out. He has flicker, but it doesn't matter. Ulted by Joybosh, and he's dead. So he's having a rough time in the XP lane. Esme kind of does counter fuck him. 2k lead. Wait, I just realized they don't even have like the setup anymore. The layout setup for this. It's literally just the in-game live stream. So like, that's kind of funny. It didn't work, so they just gave up on it. So now it's just like a literal in-game live stream. I just noticed, because I was like, wait, where's the Goldie number? And it's just like, oh, never mind. 2k Goldie for BTK for A77. Joybosh looking for something. 2-man stun on the mage and export, but it doesn't matter. He gets kicked by Chow into his team. Joybot just flicker out. He's probably dead anyway to the export goal. Right now, Poggy, big export goal, going in really deep. Yato low as well, getting out. Iso chasing Poggy, killing him. Yato's a little low, dies to Marcuti. Iso's a little low here, might be dangerous. Galaxy does not have flicker. Or no, he doesn't have ult, I meant. Waste to a first kill from Iso. It's really bad to waste your first kill that early. But they're not going to do anything with it. I swear if it was a better team, they would go on Iso right now. But I guess T down here too, which is really good. T doing big damage on Marcuti, chasing him too. Marcuti dies and kills himself by ulting as well. Galaxy trying to flicker kick him, but not fast enough. T gets out with his big move speed. Iso! Iso! Alright, he gets out. Iso being a little greedy there and trying to chase KQT. I think he sees Gal's Cutie. Joybot on Gal's Cutie trying to burst him out. The second skill, can he do it? I don't think so. He tries to mask too, but I don't think he has enough damage, and he gets out.
Cho barely squeaks out of that one.
2k gold lane for BTK. That didn't really change much. Yato. Okay, he flickered for it. I was gonna say if Yato.
Although extended Gals.
Oh, Gal's Cutie with a play.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Ride home, but thankfully, Gal's Cutie with a great play does land away the dragon and is able to use that sudden
okay, whatever. That happened.
Man, Cho seems like he's got a health bar after his health bar, right? After the last one's done, he feels like he still doesn't die. He just keeps going. Squeaks away again, and I was going to talk about what can Area 77 do with that pressure. All they're able to do is farm a little bit of top on Brody. They actually lose a turret and extension after that play.
Oh, big pick mid. I'm sorry, I was playing my cat.
And Cho seems like he's got a health bar after his health bar, right? Still doesn't die.
How'd he die?
Still doesn't die. He just keeps going.
Okay, it just doesn't show how they died, I guess.
Talk about what can Area 77 do with that pressure. All they're able to do is
I'm just gonna fast forward. Okay, so he caught him ulted and bursted. Alright, whatever.
QT, who does get taken down, and this is going to be a big push for the mid tower. He's trying to come in here, does catch falling star move for his efforts. We do see that Jace is here, but still not able to make anything really happen yet. Yeah, and I'm looking for
That's gonna be a little aggressive with T, or CC immune, doesn't matter. We have a cat cam now, chat. We got Klaus in the corner. He's spectating with me.
And right now, BTK is running away with this. Now they sit 4K gold and starting to steal camps.
Yeah, starting to steal camps, and there's not really much you can do after that. Luckily, there, Pogi still able to pick up that orange buff. Now moving on to his purple, but man, you said it
5k gold lead now for BTK. Not looking too good for A77. A77 kind of got outdrafted pretty hard. With that last pick, Esme, I don't know why they didn't respect Ben Esme. They should have done it. Esme is such an obvious counter to Phobius and their comp in general. But they just like, didn't, they're like, oh, Esme can't play joint jungle. But then they forget like Esme jungle is also a thing. Joybot! What the fuck? Interesting flicker ults. But T doing big damage. Fucked up his last dash, so he didn't get the ult. Interesting from Joybot.
It's T on this pick, and I was just
they thought Zane doesn't play Esme jungle. Dude, they just forgot about Esme jungle. They definitely thought Zane doesn't play joy jungle, so they wouldn't play Esme on EXP. But then they'll just put Esme on jungle, so just learning experience for them, I guess.
3-0 has the Mystic Shop's going to be able to get a lot of items very quickly. The Vengeance, if he gets in a little bit of trouble, and he's such a powerhouse teaming up with Zane, and they're so far ahead right now. They look to pressure even more on this lane.
Good flicker.
Yeah, you see Joybash had to go in there, but did execute out a flicker. Here comes Jace. Is going to be executing that demonic force. Is it going to be enough? Not so many more dashes. He's still kind of coming in. Does he
getting out? Zane trying to do something. He's tanking it all.
He's still coming in there. You see Mobazane coming in with a falling star moon of his own.
T a little deep, getting kicked by Gal's Cutie, dying for it. Yato with a kick on Jashi, getting him dead.
Taken out. Pogi powerless to do anything.
Pretty much a stomp.
Watch the rest of Area 77 going ahead and putting on the defense to try to protect this middle lane.
Iso solos the Lord.
All that pressure from BTA is going on. It's ISO 1v
5k gold lead.
They're taking the Lord for himself. No jungler needed because Area 77 don't have any pressure on the map. No vision. They probably didn't know that was going on because BTK is throwing so much. It's like they have a 6.
Yato, yeah, Yato made a good play.
The Gauss QT side has one less man playing. And what a good move out of Yato to steal the way of the dragon.
He's just doing pretty good on the land for the ping. See his west, so he's lagging a bit.
Yeah, right now you're
but it's working. So
behind at the 10-minute mark. You see BTK actually being chased down a little bit here.
Oh, Gauss Cutie with the kick flicker onto Joybot, getting him fucked. Phobius with the ult onto Iso. Iso gets his ult, but it doesn't really matter that much. Kills Phobius, gets out. Poggy, retreating, but it doesn't matter. Gets fucked by Joy and Wenwen. Oh, and Poggy is dead. Yato with the Lily ult, back to full HP. They're trying desperately to defend this tower, but it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna go down though because the minions are dead. T with a hard dive engage, but he's gonna probably suffer for it and get. All right. They're probably gonna get 2 high grounds. Not maybe 3. No, they have the tower shield mid. Oh, they don't get bot. Zane going for kills instead of towers and objectives, but the minions get anyway. He's zoning them off. Unkillable monster.
He doesn't care. He is in there on a fed. Esmeralda still a little bit of health left on these high ground towers, and it does look like
pronouncing ISO is wrong. ISO? ISO? Is that what you're trying to say? He's doing good to enjoy this game. Lots of zone, lots of dive. They're looking for an engage here. Oh, Joybot with a 3-man jump, but he gets CC cancels, so he can't ult anyway. Oh, ISO with the 1 HP dying. The tower is still up. Zane gets kicked into tower range by Jagas. Zane's dead. Oh, what a fumble from BTK. All they had to do was hit the tower, but instead they go for kills. What a sham. All they had to do was hit the tower, and then it was good, but then they all died at tower. BTK losing a bit of the massive gold lead they had, only about 3k ahead. Might lose their mid tower. Now they have T up, it doesn't matter.
Honestly, Joshy 1-5, it's okay if he dies because he wasn't adding much to the team fight anyway. We'll trade that all day for 3 kills. This gives A77 a minute to clear out their lanes, push it out. They've only lost 1 of the high ground turrets. They only have 1 lane of super.
All right, this game's gonna be a little difficult.
They can still work with this. Yes, it is a gold lead, but 4k not sure if they know he's there. This could be a terrible set for them. As you see T rotating down, he's going to keep eyes on Phobius, but he's now got a nasty flank.
They have to know somebody's there. Galscuity does go ahead and sidestep that Tyrant's revenge, but he's still taking a heap of damage. Going to use that flicker, but in the back.
Oh, big dive from T. Galscuity dying too. T dies in the process. Dude, I'm spacing out too much. Fuck me. But about trying to jump in, die. It doesn't. Nothing happens.
While you can see Mobazane on his
pushing tower's face. Yeah. Face red droopy eyes. The emote is just in text for me. I don't see the actual emote for some reason. T doing good? Yeah, T's doing a lot of pressure. They finally hit the tower and got it. About time.
What could possibly be the final push?
Right, Lord's coming down, and it will be a luminous.
Lord push, 4k gold lead, 5k for BTK. They should be able to end here unless they throw again. But we'll see.
Clean it up. It goes going to the bottom lane. So they're probably going to use Lord as the 6th man here and push the other waves and play in bushes and try to get a pick so they can make this, as Private said, the final push. They need an opening. BTK could probably dive them 5v5 and win this, but they want to do it cleanly. Why give your opponent that chance when you could just take the game completely out of their hands?
Yeah, speaking of 6-man, you can see it starting to line up with these lanes. Next, final high ground tower does get picked.
Final high ground tower down. A77 do have good tower defense, but I don't think it's going to be enough for this. All Iso has to do is hit the tower and it's doomed. Oh, he gets a free ult. Ah, GG. GG. That's a good game. I thought that was going to go longer, but they played it well. Yeah, T really gapped Jash. He really fucked them up. Solo killed and then just insane map pressure for BTK.
Could run it back, but what a great first step for BTK here, showing all the community here, all the rest of the teams in the tournament.
Pretty good game, pretty solid game. No, only throw was in the middle, but that wasn't too bad.
Definitely number 3, A77.
Joybot should fumble like once or twice, but compared to before, not as much. Definitely an improvement.
Counter picking the Phobia.